No one's here, but I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, I know. Welcome to Twitch when you barely have any viewers. You're just sitting there talking to yourself or talking to your partner or doing something. What?
This. No, literally, that's what he's saying.
Also there, now my headphones are no longer muted. They can hear me from your end.
Your headphones have been not muted this entire time.
I muted it when I went to the toilet.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, that means go digging underground and fetch it, bring it to me.
I ain't gonna go look for batfish at the moment. I am doing crate fishing.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go deal with batfish.
Yeah, you go do a batfish. I'm dealing. Oh, I don't have a turret. I am dealing with fishing of crates. Hey, Brain, would you stop making salvado sushi? I know I'm craving sushi, but still.
Where's your craving sushi? I haven't had it in a while.
I know I haven't. I should be having it sometime either next week or no, not next week, the week after. Probably.
You need to talk to them about setting this up.
I know, I'm working on that.
Excuse you, sir!
I didn't do anything. I know I'm not a sir, but
Are you a sir?
It's like, no, but
Then you are very much not the person I am referencing.
I know. I was like, I didn't do anything. It's usually me you're yelling at over something I did. It's like, I didn't do it this time.
You're not the random undead gladiator who just came marching up and shot a spear directly into my testicles.
Fair enough. No, I'm not getting rid of that poop.
Wait, you're trashing the poo?
No, I put the poo into the duplicator.
Okay, good.
I put the poop into the duplicator.
Okay, good, because I have plans for it.
Why do you
When we have
plans for our shit?
I may or may not be planning to put the the fisherman in there.
Why are you putting our fisherman in our shit?
Because the dude's a little shit. Because the dude's a little shit.
That's just rude.
Hey, servant, go get me a fish.
Fair enough, that's still a bit rude.
Oh, you've got me the fish? Cool, now go away.
Fair. He's still giving me 7 days, Joe, not Joe. What was it? Joe?
Oh, the first trader in the 1.0 release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an absolute fucking asshole.
Oh, you're still alive? Go die.
He's an absolute asshole. Was it Joe? Is Joe the first trader?
I don't remember the first one's name.
I believe it's Joe.
Something along those lines.
No, it's Trader Joe.
I don't remember if it's Joe first. I know Joe's one of them.
I believe it's Joe, Jill, then one of the other two.
There's 4 of them
I only
in
know
total.
Joe and Jill, so. Jill?
Yeah, but I don't know if the first one's still Joe.
I believe so. We've always built our base near Trader Joe's.
That was before the update. We still build it by the first trader.
Yeah, that's true. We will eventually get back to that, we just don't know when.
Back to it? You mean we're eventually going to get to it?
Yeah. Well, get back to it for you. You technically did have a episode.
Yeah, that was before the before they updated like 3 times.
Yeah, I know. And that's before they...
And I couldn't access the world anymore.
Yeah, and before they fully released the game.
Oh yeah, speaking of Guess what's apparently getting a crossover event with Terraria?
I know what it is. I can't remember what it is. What?
Power World.
Oh yeah, Pal World.
Despite the lawsuit they're in the middle of, they're like, hey, guess what? We're doing a crossover event with Terraria. It's like, you guys have no fucks at all, huh?
Nope, they do not. They have no fucks to give. Cause anything that Nintendo is trying to throw at them is stupid as all hell. I mean, the balls I get, but everything else I don't.
Yeah. Anyone who's actually looked into it will realize just like how ludicrous some of what they're pointing out is.
Yeah.
Like, okay, your capture mechanic is a little too close to ours. Okay, I can understand that. Your taming and ordering mechanics are infringing on us. Okay, so you're saying anything that requires me to capture and raise a creature and then order it to participate in combat.
Apparently, I just took another shit.
Yeah, and order it to participate in combat is an infringement on Nintendo's copyright. So that means if I made a game where I'm capturing
Harpies.
literal people and making them fight, it's an infringement on Nintendo's copyright.
I said harpies. Because I've seen a harpy fly by me. Capturing harpies, making them fight each other, yeah. I mean, that's probably a game.
No, literally anything.
Yeah.
I can literally capture my desk in order to fight someone, and it's an infringement on Nintendo's copyright.
Yeah, I know. They've made stupid rules.
If I were to get on my desk and ride it into combat, it's an infringement on Nintendo's copyright.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Like, how vast have you made your copyright infringements? That is a statement that can be made with legitimacy.
I just hope we don't get copyrighted for talking about this.
No, they can't hit us for copyright. We're playing Terraria chatting.
We may be just chatting, but you know how weird YouTube can be.
Yeah, but this is...
Our public opinion, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's an opinion, for one. Two, they can't say anything about it.
It is.
They don't have the right to.
It's still technically still an ongoing investigation, but
It's not an investigation, it's a lawsuit.
still an ongoing lawsuit. So
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. People can chat about it. If people couldn't chat about it, no one would know about it.
fair. That is fair.
We'd only find out that it happened after it happened.
That is true.
It'd be nothing. Oh, I wonder why Power World ain't updating anything. And then suddenly, Power World has to pay $600 million US because of Nintendo suing them for copyright infringement over existing.
That's kind of weird what happened, isn't it?
Basically, if you're breaking it down to the flat level, yeah. Your catch mechanics, your ability to order the creatures you're capturing to fight or do stuff for you, and your ability to ride on the creatures that you have captured are infringed on your Nintendo's copyright.
Yeah.
It's like, how volatile do you have to be? Like, if they were going after like a statement of, okay, some of your designs are a little too close to ours. Okay, no, I can understand that. Some of them very much are.
Like what was it?
The Anubis.
The Anubis and
The Anubis and Lucario look identical, but they're both based on the jackal, an Egyptian deity.
Yeah.
If you're trying to mimic an Egyptian deity, you're going to look the same.
Yeah.
Under no circumstances are you going to look all that different because you're the same creature.
Yeah.
That'd be like Nintendo releasing Dog.
Yeah, I know.
D-O-G-G.
Yeah.
And it's a normal type and it's literally just a dog. And then going after anyone who adds a dog to their games.
Yeah. Was the results of the Electabuzz look alike?
Yeah, like, some of them, yeah, are very, very close.
Yeah.
But if you actually look at the mechanics involving those
Very
creatures,
different.
Yeah, last time I checked, Electabuzz and Electivire don't whip out a fucking mini gun and start gunning people down.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
It's like I can see it. I can understand if they're doing the whole. Some of your designs are a little too close to ours. Can you change them up so they're not?
Yeah, no.
Hey, your capture mechanic is a little too close to
And
ours.
the ball itself
Maybe,
is a little too close to ours.
yeah, maybe alter it a little, and we'll be good. We'll be cool. No, that's not even what they're going after. It's the very mechanic of capturing.
Yeah, no.
It's the very mechanic of throwing an object at a creature and claiming it
Yeah, no.
after injuring it. It's the very mechanic of then using said captured creature to perform actions and combat.
Yeah.
Which even then, Pal World's combat mechanic isn't the same as Pokemon's at all.
No.
They're stating Legends Arceus.
I mean, it is pretty close.
Legends Arceus, if you throw your Pokemon at a Pokemon, you go into battle.
Yeah.
You go into a one-on-one battle where you're not getting shot at by the guy beside you.
Yeah, that's true.
Pal World, you throw your pal at something, you piss it off, it turns and starts trying to kill you
Yeah.
and your creature, and then all of its friends get involved.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
It's like, if you're going off of that,
That's not it, technically.
Digimon does the same thing.
Yeah, it does.
Even has turn-based combat.
It does.
Dragon Ball has combat, where you can order someone to go and fight.
That's true.
Honkai Star Rail has turn-based combat. Like, where does it stop if that's...
has turn-based combat. Kind of.
No, it doesn't. No,
No.
that's active.
Oh, okay.
ZCC is active combat, so is Genshin.
Right, active combat, okay.
It's not combat, you can literally sit there not getting clapped.
Oh, okay.
Turn-based means that until you do something, the turn does not tick over.
So sometimes with any divinity, you can switch it to turn-based. Same
Yeah.
with Baldur's Gate. You can also do that too in Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, when you go into combat, it is turn-based.
Oh yeah, that one's turn-based. Yeah, that one's should be.
You can turn it to turn-based when you're out of combat.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's the other way around.
Like, where does the limit end
I don't know.
when you're setting it that high of a degree?
I don't know.
Like, riding on a creature
I haven't dived into
makes it...
the change the title of this stream.
Why?
So I have the title set as Squish Dies Yet Again. And I'm just sitting here fishing, so I probably should change the title's name.
Yeah.
Squish starts the fish.
Squish Fish, Gray Rant.
Yeah, Squish Fish, Great Rant. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. Give me a...
It's the fishing episodes of Terraria.
Yeah, give me a minute. Just give me a minute, you're not gonna see
Honestly,
anything.
when you get to this one, you could probably just upload it as one solid.
It's only gonna be 2 hours. You know, I gotta understand that, right? We're gonna be going 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, and according to the current algorithm, that's best.
Fair enough. So
We split it for the,
I usually do 30-minute videos of these, you know that, so...
yeah, we split it for the battle against Yolan's army,
Yeah,
and then just upload all the fishing thing at the same time.
and the rant. Squish Fish and Great Rants. Update. There we go. The stream title has been updated. Yep, Squish Fish and Great Rants. And Squish agrees in some of these rants. And get confused.
But yeah, but like, trying to think of another one.
Aren't they, you know, dozen lawsuits in Nintendo right now?
I have no idea how many things they're going after right now. They're doing the same thing they did a few years ago, where they just abruptly go nuclear. Every few years they do it. They just abruptly go nuclear, and everyone's like,
What the fuck?
"What are you doing? Why? Calm down, Nintendo. Why?"
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm trying to think back some of the ones they've done. One of the biggest ones, they went after all of YouTubers'
Oh, YouTubers' videos.
monetizations for doing Nintendo products.
Yeah.
All of it.
Then people stopped doing them, and they got upset they weren't making money.
Yeah, they quickly realized, oh, right, people are doing this and people are buying the games because they want to play them themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not.
Same way you are. With
Then they went after all the ROM hacks for their game.
That would make sense.
No, they went after all of them, claiming that they were hurting their image. I'm talking things like insurgents.
Oh, okay, then no, then that doesn't make sense.
Like, there's a reason why
That's a
Pokemon
fan game.
Uranium is called the illegal Pokemon game.
Okay.
It was multiple years in development, and then Nintendo struck it down.
Yeah, that was a fan made, so.
Yeah, and they went after it.
I don't know why they wouldn't have fan made stuff, because it's fan made. I know they're using their.
No one knows.
I know.
They just did.
I know it's because they're using the Pokédex, probably was their reasoning, because they're using
No.
No? I mean, that could have been
That's never been a concern of theirs.
using their entire Pokédex, like the entirety of their Pokédex?
No, because why should they care if someone's using something they've already made public?
Okay, fair enough.
Like, okay, I understand, like, if Pokemon Uranium had early access to Pokemon Sun and Moon 7 years before the game release, and they put Rowlet in the game. Okay, I know, I can understand there. It's like,
me too.
okay, you were given early access to stuff, and then you made it public before we wanted you to.
Exactly.
I can understand that. That's something every creator is concerned about.
Yeah.
Someone stealing their product and releasing it early. But no, they struck it down because it was harming their image.
Fair.
The only thing that was different between Pokemon Uranium and a normal game was the radiation type Pokemon, which were just Pokemon that were mutated.
Didn't they go after Pokemon MMO too?
No, surprisingly, Pokemon MMO, as far as I know, has never been hit by them.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
I have no idea why. It is literally everything they say they don't like.
Technically, they're using ROM hacks. They're using the Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Purple, Pokemon.
They're
Platinum,
using Pokemon Red, Pokemon
Soul Silver,
Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Pokemon Black,
and White,
Pokemon Emerald,
and Pokemon Platinum. I believe.
yeah, and Platinum.
Yeah.
And they're using ROM hacks specifically.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure I know why. Because they do not link you to the ROM hacks.
Probably you'd have to
They-
go find it yourself.
They
yes.
release the product and be like, hey, we're hosting this. If you want to play, you have to pirate stuff on your end, on your volition.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah.
So I think they're getting around it on that one.
That makes
Like,
sense. Yeah.
my point though is, they went after that and people were like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So they stopped.
Yeah.
But like, there was a site a few years back I used to watch, like I used to play on,
Yeah.
called ancon.com. It was just a Flash game site. There were a bunch of Flash games on it.
Yeah. I think I remember that site.
They ended up posting, sorry, we have to remove around 2,000 plus games because Nintendo was threatening to take us to court. And anything Nintendo related had to be stripped from the site.
Fair enough. And that was like half the site, I'm assuming.
If you were able to get it up and running, probably.
Fair enough.
They re-enabled a large chunk of it nearing the end of their run. I think Ancon's dropped now.
Fair enough.
Last time I went to it, I couldn't find it. But like,
Someone else might have bought it by now, who knows?
doubtful. It was just a random site run by someone.
Fair.
Anyway, the games that were on it are now available again if you're able to find them as Flash games.
Fair enough.
And that's because Nintendo realized,
They gotta
oh,
stop
why
it.
are we going after our fans? If we don't go after fans, the fan games are gonna whet their appetite for the next game we release.
Oh yeah.
That's why they're only taking a small portion of YouTubers. Like, you're using our stuff, we're gonna take a cut. Okay, no, that's understandable. We're basically advertising for you.
Yeah.
Like, we can understand, you're taking a little bit of it because it's your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
You're not taking
I
all of
would
it, you're taking a
understand
small
that too
cut.
if you did your 1,000-year door thing. That's what which we once we get the video capture thing I got, you do eventually get around to that. Which if I bring that, yeah, that was an interesting time when he found out that was yeah, it was coming. He where do I shit the
Anyway,
bed?
yeah. Anyway, my point still stands. Your interruption.
Sorry. Hi. Want the crates? I got a couple crates. Where you want them?
Sure.
Here you go.
And there's the guide fish. You might want to go hand it in before nighttime ends.
Oh, yeah, sure. I haven't even been back to base. I haven't moved from that spot in a while, so probably should. Hey, Jimmy, here. Cool. Alright, I'm back.
Bye.
Bye. I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing.
Just
I do
hi.
that
Bye.
pretty frequently, people. I do that more frequently than you think.
I think they know exactly how frequently that you've done it if they're watching up to this point.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. I heard movement, so. But seriously, I'm really surprised I haven't hit Pokemon. I'm really surprised on that.
Yeah. Anyway, though. But yeah, trying to think of something recent. Oh, you know what? I know something.
Hmm?
So you remember Milani from Genshin Impact?
Yeah.
She's infringing on their copyright.
How is Milani infringing on?
Oh, because she gets on an animal and rides it.
She's riding a shark, and they don't have. Well, no, wait.
Yep, they have plenty of sharks.
Oh, yeah, they do, don't they?
Yep. Matter of fact, one of your ride Pokemon is Sharpedo.
Yeah.
And that's exactly an infringement of their patent.
That is true.
That when they leave it that vague, like I don't know how any government group looked at that and was like, nope, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like clearly whoever was dealing with the patents and stuff didn't know how video games worked,
Not at the time.
or else they never would have agreed to it.
Oh yeah. Not at the time, at least.
No, just period. They would not have
Probably
agreed to it.
haven't updated the agreements.
That was this year.
Really?
Those patents were updated this year.
Ah.
Which means the person involved looked at it and said, oh, any and all capturing of a creature and movement. Nope, that seems fair to infringe on.
No, it does not. I hope this part of the year just blows the fuck up.
What, me ranting about Nintendo?
Just you ranting around about Nintendo, just come to YouTube once supposed to just watch it just skyrocketed. Just like me sitting here fishing.
I tell my random rant that's in the middle of a hour-long, in the middle of a hour and a half long stream that's going to be cut down to an hour-long video.
Your own rants on your other channel that you had previously.
Which was from start to finish.
Fair.
Not 30 minutes in.
Still, they still enjoyed those rants. Did you believe you got over 1,000 views on the views on those videos?
And that was also from high school.
Still.
It was people from the high school watching it.
Fair.
Also, I'm going to mess with time a little.
Go for it. I'm in space, so that's not going to affect me. I'm in space, so I'm basically a fish. I was gonna, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean.
You're a fish?
Asphyxiating myself. There we go.
You're officiating yourself?
Yeah, I'm officiating myself up here with my lack of oxygen to my brain. What happened?
I got a fish in the corruption.
How many more crates do we need to get, by the way, before we can do the...
I need 2 sky crates,
Okay, I'm still waiting for
and then I
those.
can do them. And then you're off to the next area for fishing.
Well, of flesh, hopefully. Then more fishing.
I can't even fish in lava yet.
Fair.
So I cannot get the lava charm yet. You good back there?
Yeah, she did.
I'm assuming that loud knock was her whacking her head against something and yet again.
Yeah. That was her whacking her head against the, railing or protecting. It's supposed to be protecting her from falling out of the bed.
Which it does nothing
It does
except
nothing.
bounce her head around.
Bounced her head out and her falling out of bed. Twice. I had to go in and pick her up and readjust her. Twice.
Yep.
I really need to get her a new tent. So she doesn't fall out of bed again.
Let's say sex. We both know she's going to continue to fall out of bed.
Yeah, at least until she's older.
She's your daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
And at this point, you spin around and flop around on that bed. To the point it looks like you are actively in a wrestling match with like John Cena or something. You're getting suplexed and flipped all over the place.
I also rolled out of this bed somehow and smacked my head against the corner of our nightstand and...
Just grunted and got back into bed like nothing happened.
I've also murdered the nightstand apparently. And you've also murdered pizza, for God's sakes.
I have been asleep for 20 minutes.
You were asleep for nearly 2.5 hours before that pizza showed up.
And I had been up for 17 hours prior.
Still, you were asleep.
And your response was to immediately try to wake me up. And you wonder why I groaned at you.
Like, hey, pizza's here. You looked up at me and went, and put your head back down. Under the pillow, then rolled over. It's like, well, rude. I was sitting there playing The Sims on your computer.
But you haven't played anymore, even though it's now been reinstalled.
No, I just haven't gotten around to playing it again.
I've played it more than you have.
Yeah.
Still don't get when they added a battle pass event system.
Neither do I.
Or why I could not participate in it.
I don't know why either. Which that computer, if we got it working, would be my computer, but that we don't know what the hell is wrong with that computer.
What are you talking about? Why'd you segue to that? It's installed here.
I
You
know
can play
that.
it right now.
I was playing on that one before you even
Oh,
got
you're
that
talking about the older one?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be yours. It'd be our spare one because I have emulators on it and files in those emulators and I don't have access to them anymore. And even though I've reinstalled them, I can't get them working on this computer for some stupid reason.
I can't get League working on this computer. I'm like the hell out.
Well, that's just because your computer, despite being listed as a gaming laptop, is very much not.
I mean, it works for some decent amount of games, but I don't even know if Death Stranding would work on this thing, even though I haven't
No.
tested it.
I can tell you right now, no, it won't.
I haven't even tested that yet.
I can tell you right now, it will not. Squish, you crashed out of Terraria.
Crashed on Minecraft. That's also because
Yeah, you're...
we had the mathematics. We're playing technically Sky Factory, so
That's irrelevant. It being modded is completely irrelevant. If your computer can't handle running Minecraft and Terraria, slightly modded, you're definitely not going to be able to run a more intensive game like Death Stranding without your computer just locking up entirely.
it's tempting to test because I do want to do a Death Stranding.
If you want to do Death Stranding, just play it on there. We have it on PlayStation.
Yeah, we do.
The only thing you're missing is the director's commentary.
Which I do have the director's cut on.
Which you don't want to listen to that while you're trying to talk while traversing.
That is true.
Okay, I need to figure out. And then we decided to design it like this and do this, this, and this. And thus, if Norman Reedus walks slightly too far to the right, he falls over and dies.
Yeah.
And that's all you be getting in the background.
That is true.
That's what a director's cut does. You either get DLC or you hear director commentary throughout the story. That's why people, when they watch the director's cut edition of Lord of the Rings, turn off the director commentary because they'll just talk over everything. It adds like an extra 4 hours.
Fair enough. Excuse you.
To you too.
Sorry, there was a pantry off in my face.
Yeah, I know. I've had them circling me. They're annoying.
I know.
And my mom refuses to buy Raid.
She's getting pissed off at them too.
Yeah, she keeps going to go buy Raid and then forgetting about it and not going back to the store to get it.
We went Christmas shopping. And forgot the raid.
And the eggs.
And the eggs.
You have eggs every day and you forgot the eggs.
She does. And the child does. I only have eggs on occasion.
Amount of cups I've had to hear about says otherwise.
Still on occasion. Most of those times you hear about it is me forgetting them because I...
For weeks.
Not weeks. Put them in the...
Weeks.
Eh. You need to figure out how to really get that back video card capture card going. You can start doing Switch games.
I've already told you how to do it.
I know, but we need to figure out how we're gonna actually do it.
You already said how to do it.
Ah.
You gotta clear your space out.
I just have to move one thing.
Yeah, I move everything there because it has to be in front.
Then all I have to do is move your basket and put your basket on top of the bed and put my laptop right there. So.
And it's not my basket that's in the way, it's your middle one. One of your 2 laundry baskets you have filled to the brim with nonsense that you barely use.
I use a good chunk of clothes in there.
I've seen the same fuzzy pair of pants jutting out of the top of the one for the last 6 months.
Which one?
The fact you have to ask which one because you don't even know which one I'm directly referencing tells everyone that you do not use them on a regular.
I don't even know which fuzzy pants we're referring to.
Those ones sitting right there I can see.
That's a fuzzy sock. That's on your head, underneath your headphone there. That's a fuzzy sock. Look, I don't know what to make use of that fuzzy.
The blue one. The blue thing there.
That's the top.
That you haven't worn. That's been sitting on the top of that laundry basket for 6 months.
It's because I'm digging through to see what shirt. I'm looking for specific.
Then that tells everyone that you're not wearing all of it consistently now, doesn't it? Because if you were wearing it all consistently, it wouldn't be sitting on the top still.
Yeah.
You have a laundry basket full of mostly stuff you do not wear or use or even interact with other than to throw out of your way.
Yeah, the closet's also filled with my clothes.
Yeah, that's my point.
I've gotten rid of probably 12 bags of clothes. I still can't get shake fucking summer clothes. And I keep getting given, even though I've damn winter clothes for the past 5 goddamn years.
That's irrelevant.
All I have is summer clothes, so it's not irrelevant. We're talking about my clothing. It's not irrelevant when we're talking about clothing.
Yes, it is. It very much is.
It's not that. It still annoys me. Oh, and there's another big Twitch streamer going live. There's a lost billion value.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna just quickly do this. Don't mind me, I'm gonna quickly enact my inner Rick Grimes and go after some coral.
Coral.
There's in desperate need of a large amount of coral.
There's so much money in the water right now. Built up in the water right below me right now. I know, there's one over here too. Still,
They're getting worse.
for some odd reason, I don't know where the hell they'd even be coming from in here.
I don't know either. You just need to get some raid and start blasting every room in the house.
I know.
Every closet, crevice, and doorway.
I know.
Fucking cocky little bastards. I'm just literally landing on my...
There's one over there. There's one over here. There's another one somewhere over
There's one right there.
I know. They're everywhere.
Fucking multiplying. You kill fucking one, 37 of them more appear. They're worse than cockroaches.
I don't even know where the hell they're even coming from. We got them from your mother's sensors.
Yeah, I know.
A closed sensor box, for God's sakes.